Well, under the Eiffel Tower. Now, I don't know. I'm sure it's the same way. It's been a long time since I've been to Paris. Under the Eiffel Tower, there are little pebbles, little rocks. And one day while I was there, I was taking pictures and I looked down and saw all these rocks. And I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to bring back a bunch of these rocks and like make something with them? So I started to pick some up. I just had a little bit, a handful, and I had a little camera bag with me, and I started to put some in my bag. And it wasn't enough for anything; it was just a few pebbles. And there are these little police officers all over Paris. They'll blow a whistle and say, don't walk on the grass. Ne marchez pas sur la pelouse. Things like that. Like, come on, you're at a park. Why can't I walk on the grass? But anyway, so one blew a whistle at me, said, "Don't touch the rocks. Put them down. Put them down. Put them down." So I thought, man, they're just pebbles. They're just pebbles. Maybe it was wrong what I did, but whatever. So I threw them back down, and I thought, well, I'll come back later and get some pebbles. So I go back, and I don't know if it's a day or two. I don't remember. But I used to go to the Eiffel Tower all the time when I lived in Paris in '96 and '97. It was my favorite thing to visit. And there was back in the day when there were no cell phones. You would call people from a telephone booth. I would call people from that telephone booth on purpose and say, "Hey, guess where I am? I'm under the Eiffel Tower." Well, anyway, I went back and I had my keys. And as I was walking under the Eiffel Tower, I would just kind of twirl my keys on purpose and oops, drop my keys. And then I would grab my keys and grab a handful of pebbles. I didn't grab a bunch, but yeah, I stole pebbles from underneath the Eiffel Tower. Now, what did I do with those things? Well, I had something in mind. I had purchased a lot of postcards that had the Eiffel Tower on it. And when I got back to the States, I wanted to put them in a little picture frame and then glue the pebbles around the picture frame. And that's what I did for people, several people. And I have one now that I'm going to show you that I made for Linda. Don't laugh. I'm not an artsy person. This is precious. I made this. What year was this? Oh my gosh, 96. This is almost 30 years ago. In September of 96, I left for France for my junior uh, my junior year in college. And anyway, so this is from 30 years ago almost. This is crazy. Here it is. Um, I bought a white picture frame and I used the colors, the red, white, and blue. Those are the colors of the flag. The bleu,